Welcome. #TheVersasHow is part of an entertainment podcast that exercises our freedom of speech. Our conversations, opinions, debate on a certain topic is not to offend anyone in any source. For that being said, enjoy the show. Yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? And welcome to another spectacular and special edition here on #TheVersasHow. And of course, I am your host, the one that you have vote, the GOAT, the Versa. And you guys should already know to do these three things. You make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. Oh, I got a topic for you guys today. Diddy, can't you see? Sometimes you're antic, it concerns me. It really do. It does. And listen, a lot of people is talking about, excuse me 1 second, hold on, let me get this thing. Okay, here we go. I got a lot of things to say when it comes down to this whole Diddy situation, all right? I know last episode was about Donald Trump, but this episode, oh, Diddy, ain't you in trouble, buddy? Oh, no. So, again, on this episode, because today is Monday, I'm going to release this on Monday, so I'm supposed to have some other guests later on episode 80. So, my boy Muhammad, shout out to Muhammad. My boy Muhammad's gonna be on a podcast soon, so he's gonna talk about a lot of things, especially this whole Diddy thing. So, and shout out to my boy Aaron too, and Angie. Hey, Angie, the one that does the hair. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Angie. Like family. But anyway, again, on this episode, I'm not gonna give you guys a long run because a lot of people have been asking me, Versa, what is your intake on this whole Diddy situation? You gotta tell us. You gotta let us know. So I'm like, all right, listen, I'm not gonna hold back. So I'm gonna give you my intake on this whole Diddy situation that people are now getting their eyes and ears on. All right. So anyway, hold on. I'm trying to get my groove on here while we're on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Diddy over here. And what's crazy is that he was arrested on Monday. On Monday, I was doing the photo shoot. Shout out to Mike Hansman. Hausman. He's the man. He is the guy. Here we go. He is the guy. You know what I'm saying? So he took me out to 29th Street. We did some photo shoots there, and took me out on 10th Avenue. 10th Avenue. And did some photo shoots there as well, so we have fun. And this dog, this guy, he came out like a dog, man, like a security guy. He came out like, you can't shoot here, this is a private area. And we was like, all right, chill. I was gonna pay him $20, but he came out like a rock wallow without a leash, But anyway, so once again with this whole Diddy situation, all right. So Diddy has been indicted. He was arrested on Monday, where I took my photo shoot on Monday, for sex trafficking, and he running like a sex operation like Jeffrey Epstein, and there's other charges that he's going up against as well. I just know more of the sex trafficking, extortions from women from state to state. This guy's in trouble, man. Diddy is in trouble. Now, of course, we cannot forget what they found in his house. They found drugs. They found automatic weapons. The serial number was scratched off. They found, they say bullets and stuff. But here's the one that I'm saying, like, Diddy, can't you see? Sometimes your antics, it concerns me. They found 1,000 baby oils and 1,000 lubricants. I mean, if you go to Amazon right now, it might even say they have 2 left for baby oil. All the sexist people, all the people that love sex, they're trying to get lubricant. You can't even get lubricant from CVS. They will tell you it is all sold out. We are out of stock. We don't know why, but we just had a shipment over 500 lubricants to some celebrity's house. They won't tell us the name, but it was shipped over to his house. Well, can I get some baby oil? Well, you can't get no baby oil because we are also sold out on baby oil because we had 500 shipments of baby oil last night. 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant? Diddy, what is happening, man? And here's another bad part too. A lot of people is talking about if you've been into these freak offs, these Diddy parties, you too could be in trouble when it comes to this case that Diddy's going through. I mean, yo, and he's over here like in Miami, in New York, like ain't nothing's gonna happen to him. He paid Cassie. He settled with Cassie, and he thought everything was all good. It's all fine. Nope. Now somebody else came forth. One of the girls from the Dirty Money came forth saying that Diddy has sexually harassed her. He also lost a lawsuit against this guy in prison. He sued Diddy over $100 million, saying that Diddy did some freaky shit to him. And he won the lawsuit because Diddy did not show up in court. Diddy is trying to reason with the judge, giving him $50 million. Also said that he would not have females around. And that's another thing too. I said, and shout out to my boy Al. Yo, Al. Shout out to my boy Al, man. He does real estate. You know, Al's the man. So shout out to my boy Al, all love. But I was telling my boy Al, I was like, when it came down to, him talking about he don't want to have females around him if he's out on bail. I'm like, then what about the males? What about the guys? One of my homegirls at the job, she showed me a picture of that they also found dildos in Diddy's house. Look, my thing is this. If Diddy thinks that he is homosexual, then just say it, Diddy. Just say that you like guys too. There's the one clip that I've seen. It was that Diddy was at a party with Usher, supposedly, right? And this was the episode with Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg when they had this show. Diddy was on there with Usher and some others group as guests. And Diddy just started telling Usher like, yo, Usher, what's up, man? What's up, brother? I miss you, brother. And Usher was over here sweating. He was like, this food is hot, man, Nah, Usher, that food wasn't hot, man. The things that Diddy was saying was making you hot. I'm just saying. But Diddy, if you got a little freakiness in you, man, just say it. We all know, we know you got your freakiness in you, but what I'm just saying is if you have another part of you that likes another part of a gender, then just say it, because then it will just save time for the people that's just making fun of you, saying that you like guys. Because they saying that this guy from jail suing you for sexual harassment, a dude suing you for sexual harassment. Then they found dildos in your house. Like, what's happening? That is all I'm just saying when it comes down to, just be real if you got, likes for both sides. That's all I'm saying. I forgot to put this here, yo. Shit. But anyway. So now, Diddy is asking the judge a whole bunch of shit, even releasing his passport so he won't leave the States. And I'm like, I told my boy, well, at least he's releasing his passports. And I'm like, bro, this is Diddy. This man can release all the passports in the world that he can. All right. It's just about, they don't want him to leave the country if he has another side plane. Just as much as he has all these side chicks, they want to make sure that he won't have all these side planes. All right. Now, also remind me too about Diddy not being married to Cassie or anybody, Kim Porter or whatnot. Rest in peace, Kim Porter. But a reminder about him not being married. All right, because this girl, she said the reason why Diddy is the way he is because he doesn't have a wife. We're gonna get into that later. But back to what I was saying. So he is asking the judge all types of shit, so he won't have to be in prison, be in jail. The judge denied his bail twice and believed that Diddy is a endangerment to the community. Okay, so Diddy is a endangerment to the community when it comes to sex, but I won't. Okay, the guns and stuff. They said that Diddy used the guns to threaten the people if they don't want to do the things that he wants to do. So he would have the guns out and just kind of, scare them. All right, cool. I mean, not cool on that end, but I'm saying cool, like that's part of the case. All right. Now, the judge denied his bail twice. Diddy's still in jail. And now they put him on suicide watch. I said from the beginning, right, that you might have to put him on suicide watch just in case. His lawyer confirmed that he's not suicidal, but just for his own protection. I was even thinking too, what happened if something happened to Diddy, right? And it's like, nah, that dude, they probably shipped his body to another country. I'm just saying. And he probably got like a plastic surgeon to make Diddy look different, and he's gonna come out with a brand new name. And even Sean, he stepped out and he said, yeah, Diddy ruined my life, but he's not gonna blame Diddy. He forgave Diddy. He knows Diddy is a fucked up person, but at the same time, he's just gonna forgive him and move on. All right, now let me just get this out the way. The reason why Diddy is not married to Cassie or Kim Porter or Young Miami is because Diddy said that he doesn't want none of the females to control his money. Well, did it backfire because Cassie took some of that cash? So that's the reason why he didn't get married. It's because he didn't want no female to control his cash. But he's giving out money away, from the words of Biggie. All the money that I saved was all the money for bail. Seemed to me that he didn't take, Biggie advice. But at the same time, hey, look, if Biggie was here, I don't even think he would fuck with Diddy today, So, but let's just see how this case goes, man. Let's just see. It's very interesting right now. Again, I was outside doing my photo shoot, and for some reason I had a sense that I was like, man, what happened if Diddy passed by my photo shoot and he was like, yo, love, let me take a picture, love. Let me take a picture with you. I'm like, I don't know, man. The way they're looking for you, I can't have you around. You know what I'm saying? They might put me in the case. Diddy? And I don't know Diddy at all. I never met him, never shook hands, never spoke to him. No negligence of Diddy, nothing. All right. So, and if anybody been to them Diddy parties, be careful. All right, because your name too might be brought up in the case. So just be very careful. Oh man. And I even said too, if Kim Porter was still alive, she's the key. She's really the key to the case. But God bless her soul, she's not here, but that right there would have ruined Diddy for sure. But to all the young cats, because even some people said that, oh well, Diddy ain't the first, he's not the last. There's other people that does some similarity things that what Diddy's doing. Look, to all the ones that are not wise, I suggest this is where you wise up, okay? Wise up, because this could be you too, okay? And you do not want this to happen to you. You don't trust. You see what's going on with Diddy. You do not want this to happen to you as well. So, if I was you, just make things just casual, make it consent. And then some people also was telling me like, oh, well, he's also going to jail for beating up Cassie and beating some of these people up. That's not what he's being charged for. He's being charged for sex trafficking, racketeering, the obstruction of the law, that's what he's being charged with. The abusive, he's not being charged. Yeah, I mean, he's been charged, but the case is not happening yet. And if I'm not mistaken, you guys can help me out, but by him settling with Cassie, that just pretty much threw that case away because he settled. But with the other ones, that's going to be different. He didn't settle with them. So, man, listen, y'all better take this right here and just, don't do what Diddy did. Shout out to my boy Dallas too. Yo, I just made like a joke. I was like, oh yeah, they said that he was in a just a little joke. I was like, yo, they said that you was at the Diddy party and Diddy was handing out free baby oil. Like, take that. And you was the only one that got an autograph signed by Diddy on the baby bottles. So he didn't like that joke too much. Yo, man, I be telling people that I was in a Diddy party, man. Don't be telling them that, yo. Like, stop that, chill. Because I wasn't there. I was at no Diddy party, so chill. So my fault, Dallas. I was just trying to make a joke, man. That's all. Listen, there's a lot of people I'm gonna be joking with when it comes to that joke. All right, so it's just a little fun, when it comes to like baby oils and 1,000 bottles of baby oil. 1,000 bottles, man. Whoever was at that party, some of y'all was running around like greasy slaves. Damn. Ew. And listen, talking about a Mandingo party, that's a whole different party. I see why some will talk about the whole Diddy party. I can see why. But anyway. Oh man, yo, listen, just if you guys enjoy sex and whatnot, just make sure that it's consent. Make sure it's with a partner that is comfortable with you. And, if you guys have toys and stuff, like I have a sex game. And I can talk about it here and publicly because it's not a sex game where it just goes too crazy, goes too wild, It's just me and a female, sex toys, nice lights and stuff. And it's just enjoyment. That's all it is. Again, I can't describe was at a Diddy party. I was never at a Diddy party. Thank God I was never invited to a Diddy party. So, but whatever was going on at his party, nothing like the sex game. A lot of my homegirls that played it, they enjoyed it. They have fun. They want to play it again. They want to take my toys. I'm like, chill, like buy your own toys and then bring them. So then you could take them home with you. So they have fun. For him, they said like, some people couldn't leave. It was getting aggressive. Drugs was wild. There's no drugs in my sex game. We just smoke weed and we have some drinks. That's fine, but just weed and drinks. That's it. But other than that, it's just all about having fun. Just have fun when it comes to sex. Have fun. Film it. Man. But Diddy, can't you see? Sometimes your antic, it concerns me. Man. Like I said, I'm not even going to hold you guys up. So, because I got another episode that I had to get ready and rumble. Episode 80. That's going to be so gravy. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Versus final word. Versus final word is real simple and real easy. So once again, piggyback on what I said before. If you guys want to have consensual sex, have fun sex, just make sure that the person that you're having sex with is comfortable the same way you are comfortable having sex with them. Make sure that they leave the room happy, comfortably, and most importantly, is something for them to share to the friends with a happy face, okay? If they leave the room angry or upset, that's the last thing that you want to do when it comes to a female, okay? Is never let her leave the room angry, upset, none of that, all right? Just make her feel welcome and let her leave like she want to come back welcome again, okay? Just don't do these stupid freaky shits, all right? Don't. And even if it's the money, the power for you to do all the illegal things, to say that, yeah, I am above the law, you're wrong. Slow down. Know what you're doing. Because before, when people used to embrace the name Diddy, shout out to the brilliant idiots. One of the guys were telling the girls, like, you used to call yourself T Diddy? And she was like, yeah, but that was back in the day. Then I was like, I used to name my fish. I had a Japanese fighting fish. And I used to name him Diddy. Now, hold on. There's a story behind that, okay? Not because of the artist Diddy, but I was a Donkey Kong's fan. Like, I had the Nintendo 64, like the green Nintendo 64, the see-through. You can see like the shit inside the Nintendo 64, and it was green. And I had Donkey Kong, and then of course you had Diddy Kong, and I was a fan of Diddy Kong. So when my mom brought the fish from Store Leonard at the time, they were selling the Japanese fighting fish. So she was like, give it a name. So I was a big fan of Donkey Kong, so I wasn't gonna name a fish Donkey. It's a fish. I knew that back in it. I was about probably like 10, 11. So I knew not to name the fish Donkey. It's a fish. But I was a Diddy Kong fan, so I was like, I'm gonna name the fish Diddy. So I named the fish Diddy. All right. I know it's a little corny story, but hey, like I said, I was 10 years old, 10, 11 years old. I was a kid, all right? But I named the fish Diddy. Got nothing to do with the artist Diddy himself, okay? Nothing. But still, the name itself, it carries weight to the point where a lot of people wants to be like Diddy. Another story that just popped in my head. My second baby mom, step grandmother, she used to call me Diddy. Because I used to come in all flashy, looking nice and all that. She calls me that now. I'm like, no, don't call me that. Don't even call me Suge Knight. Just call me the Versa. I'd rather be the Versa than to be Diddy, than to be Suge. I'd rather be the Versa. The Versa has a focus. He's very straight and narrow. He's more about himself. And even if he has people around him, he takes care of the people around him that takes care of him as well. The Versa realized that one hand washes the other, and to share versus to share, you have a better growth. That is what the Versa is all about. So if she calls me Diddy, I'm like, don't call me that shit. No, I ain't him. Don't want to be him. Them Diddy parties is can't stop, won't stop. The Versa is stay focused, always focused. So nothing like Diddy. Nothing like that. So like I said, y'all, if so, have your fun. But if you're going to do your fun, make sure that it's legal and legit to the point where you don't have to get yourself indicted, okay? All right. Little words of wisdom from the Versa. So anyway, people, I thank you so much for watching #TheVersaShow. And of course, that you make sure you do these 3 things. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for viewing episode 79. And of course, we got another episode coming as well. So I got to keep the setup. Hopefully, I'm going to have my boy Muhammad on the show. It's going to be a quite long episode. When I talked to Muhammad, we was on the phone for about a good hour and a half. When I talked to my boy Aaron, we were talking for about a good 20 minutes or so. So we got some good topics that we have to catch up on. You feel me what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for viewing #TheVersaShow, and I'm going to see you on episode 80. And you should already know what this is. It's the best podcast around, and I am the Versa. And I see you guys on another episode here on #TheVersaShow. And of course, I gotta leave you with peace into the Middle East. Productions. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I thank you for watching the latest episode on #TheVersasHow. For more new episodes, you make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell for more new episodes. And if you have any questions to ask, to get my intake, my answer on this show, make sure that you add me on Instagram @TheVersa. And also too, can't forget to follow too, so press that button as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. Until next time, #TheVersaShow, the best podcast around.